I love to naturally be funny, silly. I love to connect with people around me. But I found in the classroom that sometimes my being this way would lead to kids being wild, for lack of a better term. It's almost like if I said something funny or if I did something silly or spontaneous, it was like a license to just have a free-for-all in class. And something else that kind of came out of this was that I began to see students take advantage of my kindness. And in those moments, because of all my own stuff, I was afraid to be assertive because I didn't want to come off as mean. So the question today is, what do you do if students take your kindness for weakness? So this question comes right from a viewer, but I so deeply connected to this that I just, instead of writing a comment back, I just wanted to make an entire video about it. So I think the first question you need to ask yourself, if this is in fact part of your design, right? You find it very hard to be assertive. You feel like kids are taking your kindness for weakness, is asking yourself this: what is my goal as an educator? And so when I think about this, it was really sitting with this, really thinking about, like, why did I become a teacher? Why did I want to get into this work to begin with? And my answer was always to help students unlock the greatness that was already in them and to help them succeed, to really help them to be the person that they were meant to be. The end. It was that simple. And so education was my means of being able to do that. The next question I had to ask myself: does my behavior, not theirs, does my behavior serve this goal? That led me to this idea. I talk about this a lot on the channel, talk about this a lot in workshops and things of that nature. But it is, I only believe that education is only ever about students. Right? That is the whole reason that we're here. It's not testing. It's not just grades. It's not me. It's not you. It is students. And so that doesn't mean throw away teachers. I have a whole other video on that, but I'm not going to go into all of that right now because teachers are the most important thing, but because we're there to serve students. So if I believe, though, that education is only ever about students, then the hard answer to this question was that, am I being nice because I am afraid to do what's uncomfortable? Man, and if so, I'm serving no one. And what did that mean for me? What did it mean to be uncomfortable, right? It means keeping it real with kids even when it hurts. Then what does that mean, right? Does that mean that we throw out kindness? We throw out silliness? We throw out fun? Of course not, thankfully, right? I don't know. I couldn't do this job unless I was, that part of me was a part of the work that I'm doing. I have to be me. You have to be you. But being you doesn't mean being the same version of you for the rest of your life, for the rest of your career. We have to grow as teachers. And so the next question, right, that I had to ask myself was, who do I need to become to be the teacher I want to be, the teacher my students need me to be? And for me, that meant being more direct, more honest, and far more consistent. In real life, right? What does that look like? If a student gets upset with me because I gave them a 0 for cheating on an assessment or an assignment, and they come to me and they plead and they cry and they tell me that they're never going to do it again. Please, please, please don't give me the 0. I know that I can't fold. I know that folding doesn't help a kid. What helps in that situation? What I learned was that what helps is having an honest conversation about how important that student is to me, about how their success and in school and beyond is my mission in this work that I am doing. I need to remind them that I would never let anything get in the way of that. Never let anything get in the way of trying to help a student be who they are called to be, who they are meant to be. And then I remind them of this, that I would never let anything get in the way of that, even their feelings about me. And that is some raw truth right there. And that's a reminder to me. I can't let kids' feelings get in the way of me showing up to be the person that they need me to be in that moment. I let them know that older them is going to thank me. And that school, here's the thing, school is practice for life. So here You can screw up, you can make mistakes. You know that your teachers are here to help you learn from those mistakes and guide you towards better decisions in the future. This is a safe space to do all of those things in. Life is not as safe. Life is not as forgiving as school is at this moment. And the lesson I had to learn in doing this was that this isn't mean. This is speaking truth in love. And so if you are not there yet, that is okay. Ask yourself, in what small ways can I make small shifts to become the teacher that my students need me to be? I say it all the time and it bears repeating. Teaching is a craft. It's something you get better at over time, and no one ever arrives to becoming the perfect teacher, right? This is work that we have to put into our lessons, into our students, and into ourselves to grow into these things. And so look, I would love to know in the comment section below what your shift is, what you need to do, who you need to become to be the teacher. Because I think sharing that sort of information just helps one another to see that we are all imperfect, that we are all growing, and that we might actually connect with someone's answer that they put in there as well. Please, before you go, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps us out. And if you think this is going to help someone else, please pass this along. See you next time, guys. Peace.